We're here with Jim Mazzo of Zeiss. Jim, you've led another great discussion of the Masters of the Universe. You had a good conversation about digital technology, which kind of leads to the question, where are we headed with innovation? But before we look forward, I want to look back, because this is our 9th OIS, next year, number 10. It's a good opportunity to kind of take a stock of where we are. What have the last 10 years been like for innovation in ophthalmology?
Well, you did a great job in this conference. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Really, it's really a fantastic job. I would tell you that what you heard today, what you heard from the panel, what happened 10 years ago and where we are today has moved from technology is critical, but it's not the only player. What's now very influential is making the practitioner more effective or more efficient. So just having technology is no longer the way to be for the now and for the next 10 years. And what I mean by that, if you have a great technology, but it slows the practitioner down, it's dead in the water. He or she cannot afford to be slower in today's environment, and that's a global comment. And let me explain that. What I'm saying today is the doctor, I call it the red, yellow, green. A practitioner has to walk into his or her practice before they see the patient, and they need to know 3 things. Is it red, yellow, or green? What I mean by that is the patient okay and they're just up for their check? That's green. Doctor can walk in, look at you, smile, shake your hand, tell you everything's good, and he or she's out. If it's red, it's actually not bad, because they'll probably have to give it to a more specialist, a retina specialist, a glaucoma specialist, or deal with it on a more specialty basis. They'll have that conversation with you, but then it's not long. I'm sending you on for more tests. The yellow is where they need to spend the time because they don't know exactly the problem. But what's happening today, if technology is not allowing them to differentiate between red, yellow, green, they're spending the same amount of time with all 3 patients, they can't do it anymore. So we have to have technology that tells them what's red, yellow, green, and helps solve their problem between the red, yellow, green. That's the difference between 10 years ago when they would take any technology to today when technology has to make them more efficient.
So going forward, that must mean technology developed will need to be smarter, will need to help the physicians, as you're saying. So what are we looking at in terms of clinical offerings 10 years from now in ophthalmology?
So think about what you just asked me earlier, digital. We've got to provide them the patient information. They have to be able to make a clinical decision based on patient information. They want to know the first time they saw him, the last time they saw him, and today. That's how they're making their clinical decisions. They can't see 10 different diagrams anymore. It's information overload slows them down. When did I first see you? When's the last time I saw you? And today. And then I can make a decision quickly. And that's how they're making their decisions from a clinical standpoint. Efficiency, not at the loss of technology, but technology cannot slow them down. That's the big change from 10 years ago.
It's going to be an exciting thing to watch.
It is, and I will tell you, as you heard on the panel today, practitioners are changing, companies have to change as well. And I think the successful ones will be the ones that adapt to that.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us,
Thanks
Jim.
for always, I appreciate it, you're great.